guys? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. In this video, you're going to be seeing me hitting the gym. This is 2 days after running my 50K. I ran the UROC 50K race right outside of Charlottesville, Virginia. And I had to hit a leg workout with Brother Ferris. Even though my leg was sore, I kept it really light. But I haven't seen them since Ramadan. And since it just ended, I had to join them in a workout. So I was able to see Abdul and Monty, and that was really awesome. And then after that, I ended up hitting the field with Danny. We got some nice light touches. We did like a partner session. We just kept it really light. And I just told Danny, I was like, hey, man, whatever you want to do, we'll do. I'm just going to take it easy. I don't want to kill myself. I'm still recovering. My legs are still a bit sore. But I felt really good. I was super surprised on how I felt because I really thought my legs were going to feel extremely worse than they did. They felt sore, but it wasn't like I wasn't able to walk, especially after the Austin Marathon. I had trouble walking because my legs were just killing me that much. I think a big part of it was the running surface. I think the Austin Marathon, that being completely on concrete, was the reason why my joints and my legs were so sore for a lot longer versus this was completely on trail. I was running through water, gravel, and I ran a couple miles on pavement, but the majority of it was through mud, dirt, and that is definitely not as hard as pavement. So we started off with some two-touch juggling in this session. Then we moved into some one-touch passing, and we got a really good rhythm going on here, as you can tell. And then we did a couple minutes of some driven balls. It was really windy that day that I remembered. And so we only did this for about 2 or 3 minutes just to warm up before we went to this finishing drill that Danny proposed. And since Danny's been playing more of a striker position, he's been doing a lot more drills of working on finishing right inside at the top of the 18, inside and outside the 18. And this drill right here was super challenging. As you're going to see, I didn't do really well on it, but we ended up working on another finishing drill that I proposed that he said that he's been, we try to talk about what are similar things that we would do in a game, and we try to create drills from that. So what are the runs that are very common that he does, and we try to replicate it as much as possible so that once we go in the game, it feels more natural, like making that run behind someone playing a through ball and just working on staying composed and finishing on goal. So yeah, really good session, super enjoyable. But let me explain the drill. So it's pretty simple. You basically put a cone all around the 18-yard box, and essentially you're going to need a couple balls, and if you have more people to do this, it's probably going to be easier. But the person who's finishing is going to have their eyes closed. They're going to just float right outside the 18. And whenever Danny says turn or go or whatever cue, you're going to open your eyes, and he's going to play you the ball, and you have to react to it. You have to either finish first time, turn first time. You can take a touch and finish. It's all situational, which made it so difficult for me. Especially when I closed my eyes and I opened it, I felt like my eyes had to adjust to the brightness, and I just was not efficient at this drill. As you're gonna see, I felt super sluggish. I felt like my shots and my touch were just so off, and I felt like I was going too slow, and it didn't feel realistic enough. As a soccer player, you just know if it's quick enough, especially when there's all these players inside the 18. You have to be extremely quick, and you have to get that shot off. So when I was doing this drill, I just I wasn't super happy about it. But the last drill that we worked on was something that I felt like both of us can benefit from, even as a striker, since Danny's playing more of a striker position, but as a winger or fullback, I feel like making that diagonal run and taking it inside and finishing on goal is so critical. I feel like a lot of us think it's easy, but when the time comes, maintaining that composure is a whole different ball game. So I didn't do really well on this, but since filming this, I've done it a couple more times, and I can tell you now that I've been doing a lot better just because I've done it a couple more times. So make sure that you practice things that you do in a game, because I feel like it's going to benefit you more. But that's pretty much the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what else you guys want to see, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. As always, it's a great day to get better, and shout out to Danny for an amazing session. So we'll see you guys in the next video.
Going too far. I didn't say any of this. I don't.
What's up, guys? So I'm here with Danny. We just finished an amazing session. It's great to be out here with him. Today we worked on a little bit of finishing. We did some two-touch juggling, took it easy, and
Absolutely.
Danny showed me a nice finishing drill that I think it's really good for your reaction time. And now we're just gonna get Danny's thoughts on today's session, what he thought, and yeah, take it away, Danny.
For sure. After transitioning from being a striker and starting to play right wing more, just because shorter than most normal strikers, gotta learn to adapt to different positioning. So getting a little bit of striker training into that box, working on, if you can't take it first time, then taking a good touch into space and finishing, and then taking that right wing training was also beneficial for that first touch off a long ball or just a through ball and finishing as fast as you can. That's the goal. Finish, get it off your feet as soon as you can. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that's like one of the hardest things is getting good at that. I think the pros make look so easy.
Absolutely.
Is that, you know, receiving a through ball pass and then creating the best opportunity from it. I think that, you know, we both realize that we both need a lot of work, and whether you're a striker or winger, you need to have that in your box. Like,
sure.
I think you notice that sometimes we're like, man, like I could finish that easily. We see the pros like mess up, but sometimes you don't realize how difficult it is until you start to try to replicate it. And on top of that, when you have somebody who's like, you know, 6'3", 6'4", chasing you down, adding that extra pressure probably doesn't help. But maintaining that composure and that good quality while running at full speed and behind the line is crucial. So that's something that we both need to work on, that we're going to continue working on.
Absolutely.
And like Danny said, like no matter what, whether you're a striker or you're a winger, you need to be able to make those runs in behind and to be able to maintain that composure to put it away, whether that's, you know, coming from a wide position or making that run towards the middle. I think both are good ways. And then we also worked on, you know, playing it behind in the air, which is something that we saw very frequently. You see it all the time, even on the weekend, like this past weekend. Liverpool versus Tottenham, ball was played in behind to Son. Son took a beautiful touch in behind and put it away. So that's something you're going to see. And, you know, working on the timing of your runs is another really hard skill to learn. So that's something we also want to work on. But I think over time, the more you do it, it's going to get easier. And then we'll bring out Wilson as well to make it more realistic, and then maybe even do something like 1v1s, taking it in, stuff like that. But overall, great session, great weather, and hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you guys want to see. See you guys next one. Peace.
Status, I'm a big dog,